Hi, this is Eric Martin with Board Game Geek. I'm here with designers Charles Chevalier and Laurent Escoffier, designers of CAPcolor and Cap10, published by Inlinks Editions, which are very different games. These are books, first of all.
Yeah.
All right, not what we normally expect from games, but they are games.
Yeah, they are games.
Some are logic puzzles, I guess I should say, because they're one player.
So
some have multiple players.
This one is solo player.
Okay.
So it's a booklet with different island, and on this island you must color 5 or 10 different places, and then with these places you make some points.
Okay. So if we zoom in, zoom down here from the top and show these. So some of them, they start very basic.
Yeah. With the basic, it's 5, Cape 5. Okay, it's Cape 10 because Captain.
Yes.
Because of Captain, but we make Cape 5 because there are only 5 places to color.
Okay.
Cape 10, you color 10 to make the best scoring.
Okay.
And then the idea is that with this kind of...
and again, you're starting from the ship.
Yeah, starting from the ship, so the first must be one place with an arrow. Okay. And then the other one must be near another one whose color before. Okay. And so you have color here. You have the Hall of Fame here. Sorry. This is the Hall of Fame, all the island with the different stars. If you have a good scoring or not. And you have the starting is very easy because Cape 5 with only the apple is 1 point and the sword is -1.
Okay.
But it's interesting because the sword is giving you the possibility to have more apple. You know?
Okay.
And then you have here other kind of mechanics. For example, here the mechanics you must here if you have your color between the 2 pyramids, you can count the stones like 1 point. So you get 6 points if you have here the two.
Those two connected by an expedition.
Exactly, the connection between the 2 pyramids.
Okay.
And then etc. etc. You must have the piece of map to continue, etc. etc. You can have here the treasure box and the key.
Which will give you points if you get both.
The both point, etc. etc. So you have a lot of different mechanics. Here you are on the center of pyramids. You see the design of the illustration of Martin Wittberg. And then the center of pyramids. You are in. That's the loot of the game. You know, you have a lot of treasure, etc. etc. So this is a solo quest with at the end the Cape 15. Cape 15, you can stay 40 minutes on Cape 15. So it's brainy.
Yeah.
But the problem is that we can make only Cape 15 because no one will play that. So there are only 2, but for the specialists. And here we have an idea with Laurent, very fun. This is a coloring book, Cape Quest, where you are the color from whom you are the hero. You know, like the book.
Yes.
And so you can here. You start with the first island. You came from the boat always with the arrow. You take 10 places, and the 10th is here. Say to you, go to page 4. And page 4, you have the other side of the bridge.
Okay.
You know, and here you arrive, and you have 2 different paths that etc. etc. So you must reach to the end, go to the end, and it's difficult because you must take the maps, you must take the money to pay the travel, etc. etc. So it's very fun. It's a small hour of adventure that we can make with the same system.
Okay.
Always for a solo quest.
Okay. And then
Is it
multiplayer.
You want to explain? No, it's okay. Okay, so CAPcolor, it's we made this with Martin Wittberg, Laurent and me and Martin, and then here it's Vincent Dutray, that is very known in America, a great designer, illustration designer, with Laurent and me, and this is the same type of the same mechanics, but for 2 to 4 players.
Okay.
what is the idea? We don't have here the pencil, but we take we take each one a different color. We start from the boat, from the arrow, and then if I take this apple, then you can color this with 2 apples, etc., etc. And then you can connect different pyramids, etc. At the end, you will count the money on the pyramids and the apple. That's it. That's the first one.
And I would need a whole path. If I'm green, I need a whole green path that connects those.
Exactly. If it's a red...
but Laurent could score it as well if he had a different path.
With another path, etc., etc.
Let's connect 2 pyramids.
Okay.
But you know that if I connect this, you can connect this, so that it will be war for having the center of the... so this is the very easy game. And then, at the same, like in Cap10, in CAPcolor, you will have the sword that give you minus point, but the sword can permit to connect some pyramids easily. Here you have the treasure box with the key. You have other mechanics here. For example, you have the lighthouse. The lighthouse, when you have the first one, it's 1 point. Okay, 1 point for the first lighthouse, 2 points for the second, 3 points for the, etc., etc. So at the moment, if Laurent takes one, okay, you say 1 point, that's not a problem. 2 points, 3 points, okay, that's it. Now I take the lighthouse because the next one is 4 points and then 5, and then you win. So it's you have here, for example, it's very difficult to explain for us in English because. That's the best territory you have of the same color.
Okay.
So imagine if I have 4 places connected of my color, I have 4 points. If you have 10 of your color connected, you have 10 points. So it's the same. If you start to connect a lot of here, we must stop you from because you make some point. So we have a lot of different islands because here you have the lighthouse and the territory and the pyramids. Here you have the sword, the apple, the treasure box, etc., etc. We have 50 islands in this booklet. And so we present this book to the first publisher is Elinx. Elinx, I don't know in American. So that make a coloring book. But Asmodee saw this book and said, wow, it's fantastic. And normally they will arrive in America as soon as possible. So we hope so.
With the same format?
The same format. Then I don't know if the book is the same number of... but
I didn't know if they would have like...
I think it's the same kind of booklet.
Because you could do as well like plasticized pages and then
it can be. It can be. Yeah, you can play with some token, of color. You can play as you want. But the system of the game is always the same.
Okay. All right. That's very interesting. So, how did this come about to begin with? I mean, was it Elinx approaching you, or
no? Elinx, the publisher, Natasha, is a friend of us, and she started the company saying, "Okay, I make books on games." So she make books of theory and coloring books, and we don't understand. We said, "Oh, that's good." We arrived with a game of coloring book, and first time she said, what is this? I don't understand. She played. She said, "Wow, that's incredible. That's all our interest." And then we have Laurent. I presented before like this. He's a great designer, graphic designer, and he makes a lot of game with graphics, with the drawing, like Looney Quest, etc., etc. So. I want to work with him. I have a starting of idea, but my design are not so good. And I presented to him the idea, and she said to me, "Oh, cool! I want to do it." And,
it was perfect for me.
so
I love it.
So he worked a lot on the design of the game. It's very easy to understand. Yes, because before I made some design, but it was awful and not clear. All his work was to make it clear, evident, and then we arrived to the first one, the number 0 here that I give you before, and the number 0 was very, very complicated because we make game for us.
Yes.
But the problem is that all the customers said to us that wow, I stay 1 hour of the and I can't arrive to the best gift. We said okay.
So much value in the book.
Yeah, that's cool.
It will take you years to get through.
No, that's really cool. That's and so a lot of person are looking at this. I want to play it. I want to. So the interest is we're arriving with a game, and it's a nomad game. I take this in my pocket. I'm going on the beach with. I can play with sand. With that's not a problem. I only need a pen and this booklet. That's why I think it's very interesting. It's a new kind of game.
It's very cool, different idea. So I'm glad you came by to explain.
Yeah,
and,
on eLynx there is a site you can buy it. eLynxedition.com. Yeah.
Yes, you can see on the back right now. Or if you're in the U.S., wait for it to come to the U.S.
Yeah.
And there you go.
We hope so.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Eric. You're very kind.